Hi, my name is Mike Schuetz. I'm the owner of Hawkins Guns, LLC here in Hawkins, Wisconsin. I'm here today with Trails and Tales Outdoors. I'm here to discuss a few things in regards to picking out a concealed carry firearm. A lot of times I have people come in asking questions as to what they should carry, and a lot of times it's first-time buyers of handguns that come in looking for a concealed carry weapon. I would suggest, if it's your first time carrying a concealed weapon, there's a few things to keep in mind, and one is the safety, concealability, and your ability to handle that weapon. I would suggest, if you're a first-time concealed carry or a first-time handgun owner, is to make sure that you have a safety. We have a weapon here. It's a SCCY. It's a 9mm pistol, and this has an external safety on it. I would highly suggest this for a first-time gun, first-time concealed carry owner. It's easily concealable, it's compact, and it has that safety. Unlike the Glock 27 here, it does not have an external safety. What we have is a safety in the trigger. This would be for someone that's a little more, has a little bit more experience in carrying a pistol. When you're carrying concealed, it is always good. Another question I get when carrying concealed weapon is, should I carry one in the chamber? And my answer to that would be yes, because your time to react, you don't have time to be jacking one into the chamber when you're in a stressful situation. You need to be able to draw your weapon and use that weapon in a fast, efficient manner. So that's another reason why I would suggest a safety for a beginner. I would also suggest a very good holster, especially when you're going to something like a Glock that does not have that external safety. You want a holster that's going to cover that trigger up so that you're not snagging that trigger on things. For a lot of the women that come in, I always suggest a revolver, because a lot of times they like to put them in their purses. Here we have a hammerless revolver, so you don't have anything protruding out that can catch on things. And this, you don't have to worry about any safeties or anything. It's ready to go all the time. Time of year also matters when it matters as to what time of year that you're carrying. In the wintertime, I prefer to carry a 45. I carry a 1911. This is a Colt 1911. It's kind of it's a 45 ACP, which gives you plenty of energy and knockdown power. It also allows you to carry a few more rounds in the weapon. Another question I have come up quite frequently, especially when I have a female purchaser of a concealed carry, is the stiff trigger pull. However, I believe it's a good idea that they have a stiff trigger pull, because when you're in a situation where adrenaline is flowing and things like that, you're not going to have any problem pulling that trigger back. You'd rather have a heavy trigger pull, especially if you're standing there with your finger on the trigger. You'd hate to have an accidental discharge or have the weapon go off when you're not expecting it to. Although your finger shouldn't be on the trigger unless you're intending on pulling it. These weapons come in various sizes and calibers. You can get a 380. I don't have a 380 out here, but that's a smaller caliber. I don't usually recommend those. I know they've been very popular here in the last few years because of their concealability. However, I can conceal a 1911 45 just as well as I can conceal a smaller 380 auto. Some would beg to differ that, but I'd feel more comfortable carrying a larger caliber that allows me to get more rounds downrange, such as the 1911 or even the Glock or the Sig Sauer here. And it allows you to carry a larger caliber as well. There's many different places you can carry, and there's many different holsters on the market that allow you to carry in various spots, such as on the waist, in the back, small of the back, on your chest, and around the ankle. So there's numerous options out there for carrying concealed. And the important thing is if you have a concealed carry permit, carry your weapon. Train with your weapon. I would suggest you at least train at least once a month, become proficient with that weapon, and make sure that you're familiar with it, make sure you're safe with it. The important thing also about concealed carry is that you do conceal it. No one should know that you have a weapon on you. So you should conceal it, and it should never leave your side unless you need that weapon. The important thing is that you carry these weapons if you have a concealed carry, because you don't know when a situation is going to arise. Such as the latest shooting here in America in Chattanooga, where we lost 4 individuals who were serving our country proudly to a terrorist. And it in fact come out later that, as you all know, that concealed carry personnel that were there most likely saved lives that day. Hopefully this country will come to the realization that these concealed carry weapons actually save lives and they don't hurt lives. Our service members should be carrying, and our country needs to stand behind them. We need to arm our recruiters. We need to arm our service personnel that are here in the United States. And here at Hawkins Guns, I am doing my part as a concerned citizen, and all active duty service personnel will receive all guns through our store at dealer cost until the end of August. So I would encourage any active duty service personnel to contact me on Facebook at Hawkins Guns LLC on Facebook, or call me at 715-897-3767. I truly believe that these are tools that can be used to save lives. It's our Second Amendment right. The Second Amendment isn't there just for hunting. It's there to help protect our families and to also help us stand against a tyrannical government. And I'm not going to get into that today. But I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you have any questions, feel free to call.
Gonna wanna take you hunting, baby, out deep in the woods. Let you drive my four-wheeler, you look so good. Put your arms around me in my old deer stand. Get you up so high you won't think you can land. Tell you all the things a woman wants to hear. Mean every single word, then I'll shoot us a deer. This good old boy ain't gonna get rid of you for nothing. I'm gonna wanna take you hunting.